Okay, welcome students. Last lecture we have seen how to create a simple HTML form. Still we have not completed that form. We only created how to create a single line text box, password box, checkbox, radio buttons, submit button and reset button. We saw these 6 controls and they were very easy because all these 6 controls can be created using input tag. And as you can see in this screen, which I'm sharing is, you can see that I have just introduced one more tag, and that is a font tag, which is just to increase the font size in the output so that output come clearly joy sako. Let us quickly see that how we created username by writing input type is equal to text, name is equal to UN, password is created using input type is equal to password, name is equal to PW. Checkboxes are created using writing input type is equal to checkbox and name is equal to ho and different hobbies. Because we are writing more than one hobbies and we are creating multiple checkboxes, you need to remember that all those checkboxes which are coming in one group must have same name. The name of those checkboxes should be same. So if we have kept a ho, HO for hobbies, it should be ho for all the other checkboxes coming in this group. પછી ક્યારેક બીજું ગ્રુપ બનાવીએ તો ત્યાં એનું નામ અલગ હોવું જોઈએ. But in one group, every checkboxes should have same name. Another thing is this name of the any control, whether it is text box control or password box control or checkbox or radio button, any control, name must be very simple, small, and without any special character and blank space. So please remember that name should be very simple because it is going to be further used in programming. Second chapter, next chapter. Now let us create another 2 controls, the last 2 controls. In our syllabus we have total 8 controls. 6 we already created, 2 are left. One is a multi-line text input and another is a drop-down menu. So let us create that. We say enter your comments and we also say BR so that comment box will come on the next line. And to create comment box, we don't use input tag, rather we have a new tag called text area. Again, remember this text area is a single word like checkbox. Check and box are not separate word in HTML form. Similarly, text area is a single word and slash text area and then BR. I am saving this file. You won't see the save window because I've already saved this file. I'm just pressing Ctrl S. Now let us see this screen where we see the output of this form. So Rohan, it is visible. The browser screen is visible. Very good. So we have called this today. We have called a guest from M4, and that is Rohan Trivedi. So that at least there is one student in front of me. He can point out if any mistake or anything is not properly visible. So welcome, Rohan, and thanks for sparing your time and share your experiences with your classmates and with me also where I can improve. So you can see this is the text area box where you can type as much you want to type. There is no limit how much we can type in text area. There can be as much text you want to type. It's something like your Facebook's post તમે Facebook ને લખો છો એ box છે એના જેવું where you can type unlimited text. But still you can control the size of the text box on your screen, and let us see how we can do that. As you can see, we came back to the notepad code and there are 2 attributes. One is called rows. Let's say we say rows is equal to 5 and cols is equal to 40. So now the box will be little bigger with 40 column width and 5 rows height. But again, you can enter as much you want to enter. There is no limit how much you can enter in this. So let us refresh the browser, and now as you can see, the width and height of the text area box has changed. This can be done with text area and cannot be done with text box. because text box is a single line text box area. So I hope you are clear with the text area control. Now let us create the last control, and that is our drop down menu. To create drop down menu after text area, we say enter. Sorry, we won't say enter, but because it's a drop down menu, we say select your city. We are asking user to select his city from the list of cities, and we don't give break over here. We will show the drop down menu besides the select your city word. To create, there are two tags we need to use. One is select and another is option tag. So there are two tags used to create drop down menu, select and option. We write select and slash select, and in between we write as many options we want to write. So for example, Ahmedabad, and then we say slash option. You can select this, copy it, and then paste for oops, we write again option and slash option. Let us write without city name first. We copy this, Control C, and then we say paste, paste, paste. So 5, 6 times, as many values you want to write, you paste it, and then here we write now the values Ahmedabad. Here we say Baroda. Here we say Dang. Here Faridabad. I don't know whether it is in Gujarat or not. Just forgive me for this name of the city. It can be anything. We are not wasting our time in that. But Rajkot, our own city, and then we say Surat. Fine. So we have written few city name between slash select and slash select, and the city names are introduced between option and slash option. We save this file and we go back to the browser window and refresh the window. And as you can see, here we have this select your city and this drop down menu. Click on it and you can select anyone. Is it clear, Rohan? It's very simple. How we did it? We wrote select and slash select, and in between we introduced all the different city names. That is all the cities name. Best would be if we write BR here, so that submit and reset will come on the next line. Let us see the effect of that. Refresh this, and submit and reset came on the next line because BR we introduced, and this is drop down menu. You can select any. Remember, modern websites are much more sophisticated than what we saw just now. Generally, you would have seen that in modern website, the first option is never any actual value. It would be something like this. Click here. Slash option. It would be like this, modern website nowadays. Like so, and see that what changes it makes and what is the importance of doing this, I will explain. Enter. So now here there is no city name. It is simply says that click here, and then if you click there, you see the list of the cities. The main reason behind doing this is that websites wants to make sure the user has selected some city, not kept the default city. By default, Ahmedabad was there. So many users who do not know much of HTML, they might feel, okay, Ahmedabad છે આપણે કાંઈ હવે કરવાનું નથી, અને they just leave that option as it is. And by default, everybody will have then Ahmedabad value. So it is better, okay, we give first option as no value, either blank value or click here or some dash 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 or something. And then we give a message to them, okay, you are supposed to use this drop down to select a menu. So this is what the complete form. Again, not as complete as you see on website nowadays, but as per our syllabus, this is what the complete form. We have 8 controls: username, password, checkbox, radio button, text area, and drop down menu. So if you see one thing, if you observed one thing, I'm just using this notepad here just to point out few things. You need to learn only 5 HTML tag to create form. One is form tag, next is input tag, then text area tag, select tag, and option tag. This only this, using this 5 tag, you can create the entire form. And you know the use of all these 5 now. But let us quickly understand. The first one, form tag. Form tag indicates beginning and end of form. Whenever you want to create a form, you need to write form. You start with form, and where you are completing your form is, for example, here. We have not mentioned, but we now write /form. We say /form. So form is used to indicate beginning and end of form. Input is used to create 6 controls: text box, password box, checkbox, radio button, reset button, and submit button. 6 can be controlled or created using input tag. Text area is used to create multi-line text input where you can write as much you want. And finally, select and option. These two are used to create drop-down menu as we done over here. So I hope this is clear to you, everybody, especially Rohan. Anything you want to ask till now?
સર આપણે કોઈ પણ જે એપ બનાવી એમાં જે ફોર્મ હોય જે સાઇન ઇન એનું એમાં જે યુઝર નેમ હોય એના ઓપ્શન્સ હોય કે યુઝર નેમ આટલું આનથી મોટું ના હોવું જોઈએ, પાસવર્ડ આટલો હોવો જોઈએ, ઈ કેવી રીતે?
So as I think in last video I said that this is a simple form. Next chapter, when we come to second chapter, this form will become more meaningful. અત્યારે કઈ રીતે meaningless form છે તમને બતાવું કે as you go to the browser and see your form, even if you don't write anything, even you don't write password, submit button will work. Submit button is working even. Okay, let me just remove those tags which okay. First. And even if you don't write anything in any field, but still form gets submitted, it doesn't give any error, which should not happen. તમને કહે છે કે વેબસાઇટ ઉપર શું થતું હોય છે, તરત જ વેબસાઇટ તમને કહે કે પ્લીઝ એન્ટર યુઝર નેમ, પ્લીઝ એન્ટર પાસવર્ડ. આ બધું કમ્પલસરી છે, you need to write it. So we will see this thing in second chapter. Second chapter is totally based on that, how we can verify our form, how we can validate our form so that no wrong data goes to the server. So we will see that in second chapter. Anything else?
No, sir, done.
Fine. So now let us see few more things which are there in this form. We need to understand is attributes of the form. A form tag na attributes and bija attributes. You know, once again, let me just fast quickly revise what are attributes. આપણે સૌ પહેલા વિડિયો લેક્ચરમાં જોયું હતું. Attributes are like adjective. It adds some more meaning to the tag in which you are using. Suppose for example કે હું form start કરું, ફરીથી same example લઈએ જે મેં પહેલા લેક્ચરમાં લીધું હતું કે મેં અહીંયા એક HR tag લખ્યું, horizontal ruler, HR tag. And you know that because of this HR tag, what happens is this thing. You get a horizontal ruler in your browser screen. દેખાય છે this thing? Fine. But if I want to make it more meaningful, I will say HR color is equal to blue, size is equal to 10. Save this, come back to the browser and see what changes it made. Refresh it. The size is changed, any thickness change થઈ ગઈ. and color became blue. So these are the attributes. You understand this now, I hope, because we already discussed this in first lecture. If you missed it, you can again go to that first lecture video and see that. So we will do, what we will do is now we will see the attributes of form tag. Form tag has got mainly two attributes, two main attributes. Name is the obvious, it is in every control. So form will also have name. Let's say form name we give as FRL. Second is method. Method attribute. Method attribute is very important attribute. It decides that how your form data will go to server. When you submit, when user will submit this form, how that form data will go to server. There are two methods or two HTTP methods. One is method get and another is method post. Get and get, અહીંયા હું લખું છું just સમજાય એના માટે, get and post, either of that we write. But what is the difference between these two, get and post? If you write method is equal to get, form data gets attached to your URL, browser na URL સાથે attached થાય, and then it goes to server, which is a non-secure way of communication. તમે password લખેલો હોય, password box માં it won't be visible. But when method is get and when you submit your form, you can see password in your address bar. We'll see it practically also. So let us right now we see. But before that, I explain another option, and that is action. Action says what action to be taken once form is successfully submitted. For us, it is not important. We write any HTML file name or anything. Let's say abc.html. That means that once my form is submitted, it will open abc.html file if it is existing. Save this. Let us come to the browser screen to show you the effect of get method. See here I'm writing Nayan. Here password, I'm writing something, but it is not visible. Forget the rest of the field. I'm clicking on submit. You observe here, I hope Rohan, this address bar is visible there where my mouse is. Good. So I'm clicking on submit button. As I click on the submit button, form got submitted. But because there is no abc.html file, so it says that file not found. But if you look at here, if you look here, it says UN is equal to Nayan and PW is equal to ABCD. Can you read this? It may be very small screen over there, but still it says that UN is equal to Nayan and PW is equal to ABCD. Rohan, is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Fine. So as I said, I wrote password ABCD, which was not visible in the form. Pacha form ma jaiye, so it is not visible here. But as I click on submit, it gets visible on address bar. So there is no security. Bijo password lakhu chu ABCD1234. And again, I'm clicking on submit button, and you can see this. Here it shows ABCD1234. That means method get is not a secure way of communication because your data is visible on address bar. Let us use the other method and see what happens. Come back to the notepad, and we, instead of get, we say method is equal to post. Save this file and come back to the browser. Refresh the browser. Again, write username, it's Nayan, and password ABCD1234. And now I submit. If I submit, you see that now there is nothing here. It doesn't show even username, neither password, nothing. So post is a secure way of communication. When you use post method, data gets clubbed together in one file. That file gets encrypted. અત્યારે encrypted એટલું સમજો કે ફાઇલ આખી ગૂંચવડાવાળી થઈ જાય. It gets encrypted and then it is sent to the server so that nobody in between transmission can hack the data. It is as same as your WhatsApp message. You must be knowing WhatsApp. You are very much familiar. WhatsApp માં તમને ખબર છે end-to-end encryption. You are having that end-to-end encryption. मतलब कि when you send your WhatsApp message and when it goes out of your device, the message gets encrypted and it gets only decrypted at the receiver's end. Same is here in this password post method. So remember that method post is a secure way of communication. So there might be one question in your mind. So get method ની જરૂરત શું છે? Why we need get method? Remember, Google is using get method. मतलब Google search engine. Google search engine is using get method so that you can bookmark your search result. Let us see once. I open a new browser. New browser window is visible.
Yes.
Yeah, fine. Here I write engineering college, and as I press enter, you can see this what I have written here. Engineering college word here in address bar. That means Google search engine is using method get.
Get.
It is not secure. मतलब Google can see what we are searching and keep the database of it. And that is why it gives us suggestions based on our search history. So remember this just for your information. Okay, Google is using method get. But for form everywhere, કોઈ પણ વેબસાઇટ ઉપરનું form હશે, every form will be always using method post so that our data remains secure. So two attributes, main two attributes, method attribute and action attribute of form. Name attribute is common for every field. For now username field, there is another attribute called value. Value is equal to Nayan. If I say value is equal to Nayan, and then if I save this file and go to the browser window and see that window, what you see is it will show you by default, it will show you the value Nayan written. Then if you feel, okay, no, this is not a Nayan, and you want to write some other name, say, let's say Krutarth, so you can change it. You can always change it, but by default, it shows you Nayan, as in when you refresh the page, web page, it shows you Nayan. So that is default value, not much used, but still it is there. So I just showed you. So that will remove it, value attribute. Similarly, for checkbox, we have this attribute called checked. There is an attribute called checked. So if I feel that traveling is such a hobby that most of the visitor of my website will be having it, so I don't give it pre-checked so that they don't need to go there and check. And only if they don't have that hobby, they remove it. So as you can see now, by default, traveling comes as selected. And because I removed that value is equal to Nayan, so now there is no Nayan written in the username. I hope this is clear. Same you can do with radio button also. So these are some of the attributes which we are using with the form tag. This is the complete entire form. If you want to see clearly, let me keep this for a few moments on screen. And the other part of the form is this. So this is what the entire form is. Next lecture, we will see that how we can prepare this kind of form without writing HTML code. Over to you, Rohan, now. Any doubt or anything you want to ask?
Sir, the text area હતો rows equals to 5.
Yes, yes.
And columns in બાજુમાં calls છે, columns નું છે?
Yeah, that indicates number of columns. Rows indicates how many rows you want to keep visible on screen. And col says that how many vertical columns you want to keep visible on screen. For example, આપણે 540 આપેલું છે. So it is something like this. I can, if I write something like this continuously, then 5 rows are visible and 40 columns are visible. And Once it is over, it will show you scroll bar. So this scroll bar automatically comes when you exit the 5 rows. Fine. Anything else?
No, chatter.
So thanks for joining, Rohan. Uh, Students, next time again we will come with another student so that I can have interaction with you, because I have not met you in 11th standard. So for you, I am a new person, and for me, you are new. You might be knowing my name, but because we have not met as formal, so I thought, okay, let us keep this kind of interaction. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, students. See you in next window. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you, sir. Bye.